So a lot of people think that a landing page is the homepage of your website, which it can be, though this is not 100% true. A landing page is generally a marketing tool used to either validate a market or gain new customers. So right here, I have Googled product management software. These top hits are generally going to be landing pages for companies. Every time I do this, it changes the ones that show up, which is pretty interesting. So let's just click on this one, Zoho projects. So this right here is a landing page for Zoho. It's actually a fairly well-designed one, and we're going to go over a bunch of design principles on it. But this is what they look like, and it's going to be different from their actual homepage, which we can probably get to by clicking on this. So it's not much different than their homepage, which is okay. Some of them are a lot different. Later on in the presentation, you're going to see an example of a very different landing page than the homepage. So it is a sales tool. There are generally two types of landing pages. Kevin is going to talk about the two different types.
Right. So the two different kinds of web pages or landing pages are lead generation, just like the example on the left-hand side. This is where you convert your customers and have them convert into paying customers. The other one is click-through. And then from here, you have deep links, so you learn more information, and then you sign up for the service. But generally, landing pages are the home page of a website.
Well, I'm just going to mirror it, because it's just being weird.
And before we go into what makes up a web page, you should start with knowing what resources you can use. I'm sure you guys have all heard of WordPress. That's one of the most popular ones. The thing about WordPress is that there's kind of a steep learning curve to it. There's easier sites you can use which are template-based, so like LaunchRock, Wix. Personally, I like Squarespace the most. It's just really simple. You just select the template, they handle all design for you, and you just put your copy on it, put your own images. And as you can see, they're pretty cheap, and they handle all your SEO. You can also buy your domain name from them as well.
So real quick, does everyone here have a website for their business somehow? Does everyone have a landing page for a marketing goal? Sort of, maybe? Just out of curiosity? Yeah? I feel like you guys might.
Yeah, we have different ones actually.
Oh, yeah,
we have
good.
different baits, different opt-ins, and we're trying to figure out tracking and A/B testing, but maybe later.
Okay. Yeah, I know that I was talking to you about A/B testing and digging into your users before, and Juan's in his presentation going to go over some growth hacking stuff, but awesome. Then there's also, so I'm rather technical. I actually have a full stack background. So I use this thing called Jekyll. It's a kind of like it lets you host a web page for free on GitHub. GitHub is where a lot of people host their code. So it's a really cool tool if you're a bit more technical. I actually have my blog running on Jekyll, and it loads up extremely fast because it generates an HTML web page instead of all the plugin stuff. It's pretty cool. So key components to success on a landing page. The first one is unique value proposition. So whenever a customer comes onto your site, they're going to be asking themselves, how can I? And you need to assist them in answering that question with whatever your service is. So they're landing on their page because they want to accomplish something. How can I? And your job is to answer how they can do that. So you want to have some sort of unique value proposition. This is a good example on Patreon. Do you guys know what Patreon is? Yes, no? Some people do? It's a site that allows creators to get paid for their content. So like a lot of podcasters use this, and they'll get paid per episode by people who like their podcast. It allows them to kind of use that creativity as a full-time job instead of having to do it like at night during a hustle. So their headline here, or unique selling proposition, is creators can come and get paid using their platform. Generally, your headline can be something like your mission statement for your business. It can also be a unique selling point that you've come up with, but it needs to be short and simple and to the point. Also, on a nice landing page, generally there's a sub or supporting headline. So down on Patreon, I don't know where Patreon's went. Oh yeah, here. So some people put it like their headline bigger and then right under it for their supporting tagline. But theirs is thousands of creators make more than $25,000 each year on Patreon. So they are validating their claim of creators coming and getting paid by giving you real facts about how someone is using their platform. And then Kevin likes this example from Code Academy. Learn to code interactively for free. So straight to the point, you know exactly what you're getting into when you land on this page. Anything else you want to talk about?
No, I think you covered everything.